Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched someone curl the same dumbbells for months, and somehow their arms never seem to get any bigger? Meanwhile, another person walks into the gym, uses almost the same equipment, and their biceps seem to grow every few weeks. So what's the difference? Believe it or not, it's usually not the weight. It's the exercise selection and how those exercises target different parts of the arm. Because if you're only doing one type of curl, you're leaving muscle growth on the table. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 dumbbell exercises that work the short head, long head, and brachialis, the 3 areas that give your arms that thick, full, sleeve-stretching look. And trust me, a couple of these exercises are probably missing from your routine. Before we grab the dumbbells, there's something you need to know. A lot of people think bigger biceps come from doing more curls, more sets, more reps, more exercises. But if that were true, everyone doing endless curls on Monday would have huge arms. The reality is a little different. Your biceps aren't just one muscle. They have 2 main heads, the short head and the long head. And underneath them sits another muscle called the brachialis. Here's why that matters. When the brachialis gets stronger and thicker, it actually pushes the biceps upward, making your arms appear bigger even when you're relaxed. So if you've been ignoring it, you could be missing out on noticeable arm growth. The goal isn't to do every curl you've ever seen on social media. It's to choose the right ones and perform them well. Let's start with one that almost every successful arm workout includes: alternating dumbbell curl simple. Absolutely easy to master. Not even close. Stand with a dumbbell in each hand and let your arms hang naturally at your sides. Curl one dumbbell toward your shoulder while keeping your elbow close to your body. Lower it slowly before repeating with the other arm. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per arm. Now here's where most people go wrong. They start swinging their body. Their elbows drift forward. Suddenly, the shoulders and lower back are doing half the work. Instead, imagine your upper arm is glued to your side. The only thing moving should be your forearm. Then lower the weight slowly. That lowering phase, called the eccentric, is one of the most important parts of building muscle. Don't rush through it just because lifting feels more exciting. Your biceps are working on the way down too. Now let's shift the focus slightly. Incline dumbbell curl. If your gym has an adjustable bench, set it to about 45 to 60 degrees. Sit back and let your arms hang behind your body. Immediately, you'll notice something feels different. That's because this position places the long head of your biceps under a greater stretch before every repetition. Now curl the dumbbells without allowing your elbows to drift forward. Pause briefly at the top. Lower with control. Complete 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Don't be surprised if you need lighter weights than usual. The extra stretch makes the movement much more challenging. Remember, using less weight with perfect form will almost always beat using heavier weights with sloppy technique. Your ego doesn't build muscle. Good training does. The third exercise is one that many people skip. That's a mistake. Hammer curl. At first glance, it looks almost identical to a regular curl. The difference is your grip. Instead of turning your palms upward, keep them facing each other throughout the movement. That's called a neutral grip. It shifts more of the work toward the brachialis and the brachioradialis in your forearm while still training your biceps. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with a dumbbell in each hand. Keep your elbows close to your sides and curl the weights without twisting your wrists. Lower slowly. Repeat for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. One thing you'll notice almost immediately is how much your forearms start working. That's a good thing. Stronger forearms improve your grip, and a stronger grip often leads to better performance in countless other exercises: pull-ups, dods, deadlifts. Even carrying heavy grocery bags, everything becomes easier. And remember, don't rush the movement. The goal isn't simply to lift the dumbbells. It's to make your muscles do the work. By the time you finish these 3 exercises, you've already challenged your arms from multiple angles instead of repeating the exact same movement over and over again. That's one of the biggest secrets behind building bigger, more balanced biceps. It's not about doing more. It's about doing smarter. By now, you can probably see why one curl isn't enough. Each exercise changes the position of your arms just enough to place the tension somewhere slightly different. That's exactly what helps create fuller, more balanced arm development over time. Now let's finish with the last two exercises. Concentration curl. If you've ever caught yourself swinging the dumbbell just to finish another rep, this exercise fixes that problem immediately. Sit on the edge of a bench or chair with your feet flat on the floor. Hold a dumbbell in one hand and rest the back of your upper arm against the inside of your thigh. From there, curl the weight toward your shoulder without letting your upper arm move. Pause at the top for a full second. Then lower the dumbbell slowly until your arm is almost straight. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per arm. Because your arm is supported, it's much harder to use momentum. Your biceps have to do almost all the work. Don't worry about lifting the heaviest dumbbell in the gym. Focus on feeling your biceps contract with every repetition. That mind-muscle connection can make a huge difference in how effectively you train. Cross-body hammer curl. Let's finish with an exercise that doesn't get nearly enough attention. Instead of curling the dumbbell straight up, bring it diagonally across your body toward the opposite side of your chest. For example, your right hand moves toward your left shoulder. Then lower it under control and repeat with the other arm. Complete 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per side. This variation places extra emphasis on the brachialis while also strengthening the forearms. Over time, that added thickness underneath the biceps helps create arms that look bigger from almost every angle. Another advantage is that this movement feels very natural on the wrists and elbows, making it a great option for people who experience discomfort with traditional curls. Slowly control every inch of the repetition. The dumbbell shouldn't simply fall back down. Lowering the weight is just as important as lifting it. Now here's the part that determines whether your arms actually grow: progressive overload. That sounds complicated, but it's really simple. Your muscles need a reason to adapt. If you're curling the same weight for the same number of reps every week, your body eventually gets comfortable. Comfort doesn't build muscle. Challenge does. Maybe next week you add 1 extra rep. Maybe you increase the weight by the smallest amount available. Or maybe you use the same weight but perform every repetition with better control. Those are all forms of progress. Another mistake people make is training biceps every single day. More isn't always better. Your muscles grow while they're recovering, not while you're curling. For most people, training biceps 1 to 2 times per week with enough recovery in between is more than enough to see great results. And don't forget about nutrition. You can't expect your muscles to grow if you're not giving them the building blocks they need. Aim to eat enough protein throughout the day, stay hydrated, and get plenty of sleep. Those habits may not be exciting, but they're just as important as the workout itself. Here's something worth remembering. The people with impressive arms usually aren't doing secret exercises. They're doing the basics extremely well. They're controlling every rep. They're staying consistent, and they're patient enough to let the results come. Muscle growth doesn't happen overnight. But if you train smart, recover properly, and keep challenging yourself, you'll look back a few months from now and realize your sleeves fit a little tighter than they used to. And that's exactly the kind of progress you're after. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe. Every week, we share practical, science-backed workouts to help you build muscle, gain strength, and train more effectively, without wasting time on fitness myths or gimmicks. Stay consistent, trust the process, and your results will follow.